Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays and welcome to another Planet Zoo video. It's been a little while since I've done one of these, primarily because I find this game so utterly addicting that I'm not so good at stopping playing it and recording in like batches and stuff. My zoo's grown significantly since the last time I did a video. As you can see, it's a bit of a hot mess, honestly, because I was sort of learning about building layouts and stuff as I was playing this, which means I've got giant cross bridges that, yeah, it's just, it offends my sense of an orderly layout, but you know, that's where we're at basically. So my plan for the video today, as you'll have seen if you've seen the title of the video, which I don't know what it is yet, but you guys obviously do, is that I'm going to do a no pausing a day as a zookeeper. So I'm going to try and stay on top of my notifications. I'm not allowed to pause the game. I am allowed to go at a greater speed. Basically when the sun sets, we're going to stop. So there's a few things you've got to stay on top of in this game when you're running through who's had what babies. So especially for the exhibit animals, because they get real unhappy real fast if you don't stay on top of the babies. Now, I forget who the breeding pair were in here. Oh my god, I'm already getting stressed. There's already tons of notifications. I don't remember who my breeding pair were in here. It's going to be the oldest two, isn't it? So these two. Jose and Juanita. I'll put the rest in there. There was another pair that I always do that. There was another pair that I saw. Was it Siri? Siri's mate is Google. I remember that. So we're going to come in here and we're going to get rid of Yates. We're going to... Oh, I have protesters. Why are y'all protesting? Charles the chimpanzee is thirsty. Frankly, Charles, you have a giant body of water. You can get yourself a drink. We have a flamingo that's mature. Didn't I age that one out already? I try and stay on top of the ones that, especially in an enclosure like this where the potential for inbreeding is really, really high because there's lots and lots of animals. So I'm trying to keep on top of them based on age. So Samir, I think, and this one as well. The game does tell you when inbreeding's about to occur, but if you're not paying attention, gets messy real fast. And I know there was at least one more exhibit enclosure that had offspring. Puff and Puffer were my breeding puff adders. So yeah, all right, we've got some peafowls or peacocks as we call them here. This is another species where inbreeding is highly likely. So we go through, and again here we have Anna, Queenie and Olaf, and everyone else is offspring of those three, particularly Olaf. I don't want Olaf getting jiggy with the ladies, I'm just saying. There are so many. All right, there we go. That's back to what it should be. Uh-oh. I've got a stressed springbok. My aardvarks are going to fight due to overcrowding. That's the kind of message that gets priority for me. So we go aardvark enclosure. We have Aaron and Ailey. Tabia is their baby, and we're going to rehome that one. Obviously, this means because I'm rehoming the offspring that I'm going to have to adopt, because these guys will die of old age and I will have gotten rid of the babies, so I don't have kind of turnover from within the zoo. But the thing is that if I want to keep the baby, I have to actually get a new mate for the baby straight away and get rid of the parents, so it actually is less work. Yeah, all right, we've got a macaque who's about to have a baby. This is a Japanese macaque, ladies and gentlemen. They have a shiny red bottom, and that's lovely. All right. Don't worry, having the baby things is not that graphic. They just sit down and then the baby appears. See? It's like when they mate. The mating is super benign as well. All right, Charles is still thirsty. Charles, you need to, like, make a good life choice, buddy. He needs more enrichment. Oh, we have Nile monitors that are going to fight due again to an incorrect ratio. I think that's because I had, let me remember. Oh no, I paused it. So we've got Igsan. Oh no, they're fighting. Don't fight. Fellas, stop fighting. Stop it. Stop it. All right. I'll release that one to the wild. I know that was probably a bad decision because it was injured. Stop fighting the air. Now, I'm pretty sure he's actually the dad of the girl. So I'm going to have to... Oh my god, I keep forcing it. I'm going to have to just confirm that. Oh no, they're not. They're not related. Oh, that's good. Alpha animals will fight for alpha status. I mean, that's less of an issue because I guess I'm used to that. I don't know. Alright, so we've got Cleo and what shall I call you? Set. Both Egyptian names. Alright. Charles is still thirsty. Charles, make good life choices. Alright. We've got some dogs who are going to fight over here. Honestly, these African wild dogs are probably such a pain in the bottom. I would say they're not worth it. Charles is severely dehydrated. Charles, make good choices. Can I, like... Hang on. I'm going to try and, like, make him drink something. This is getting ridiculous. Alright. I'm going to put a water pipe, like, right here. Charles, make good choices. Can I move him? Oh, we just had someone else get boxed up. Can I, I'm a hair's breadth away from releasing him to the wild. That's what I tend to do with my problem animals. Alright. Do I have any other breeding males, though? I don't think I do. I don't. Charles! I'm going to unbox Kiara. Kiara, you'll see, is on birth control. That's because I believe she's offspring of Charles. He's just standing there. Oh my goodness. And I've got a whole bunch of stressed Springboks. Speaking of which, why are you lot stressed? These guys are super twitchy. I actually need to adopt a new male Springbok. I don't currently have any. You'll see I've been working on building up Gems box, but I'm not going to look at that right now. Can I have a list here of animals I need to adopt. I need a female West African lion, and I need a... Oh, something's broken. Oh, a male Springbok. Alright, I'm going to adopt this boy. Good boy. I'm going to send him to the quarantine center. I think I have one over here. I do. Alright, he's going to go there. I don't know if that will make them less stressed. Charles is still dehydrated. Make good life choices, Charles. You're a chimp. You can climb. Can I, like... There's a keeper right here. Come on, buddy. Can I, like, pick him up and move him? I'm really worried he's going to die. His nutrition's really low as well. I feel like he's glitched. Oh, buddy. Oh, no! He died! Oh, my God! This is the first time, no lie, this is the very first time I have had an animal die of anything other than old age. And I feel absolutely horrible. Can I not get a new? I'm sorry, Charles. I kept yelling at you, but you weren't listening. I feel like he was glitched because he wouldn't get down. It's quite frustrating when that happens. Alright. Not that anyone would want to let me adopt a Western chimpanzee right now, but I do need a new male. I think we might have some male babies, but obviously then I would need to replace all my females. Get out of the box. Alright. Because, yeah, I do. I've got 2 males. I'll have to go through when one of them ages up. These guys are apparently going to fight for alpha dog status. And I have a stressed Springbok. Alright, I think the Springboks actually get stressed when they go through the water. That's the thing that I've noticed. Yeah, whatever. Alright. Let's just quickly check this list because I feel like I haven't been keeping on top of it. All right, we've had a Zamira the zebra has had a baby. A giant forest scorpion. Have I cleared those out yet? Let's see. No, I have not. I think my giant forest scorpion pair are Gary and Ginny. So I basically have resorted to having my breeding pairs have the name of the first letter of the name of the animals. So this particular springbok I know is not one of my breeding pairs because its name does not start with S. They get really twitchy as well being watched. I'm actually thinking I need to move my giraffes into this enclosure as well because I think giraffes go well with the zebras and stuff. What I'm worried about is whether there is enough room for everybody. I'm going to just ignore that African wild dog notification. All right. How are you guys feeling about the space that you have? You don't have enough land area. I really shouldn't be moving extra creatures in, but I do need to move my giraffes because the enclosure that they're in is this one. They can go under the bridge, but I've got a monorail that runs through here, and I've discovered if my giraffes are standing, I had one standing with his little head over the monorail, and it did not go well. And you'll see how they're not happy. They need more space. So I think I need to get my giraffes out of that space and into something a bit bigger. Oh, Wanda's expecting offspring. She's one of my 2 timber wolves, so that's cute. I forget what I named her partner. Did he end up getting a name? I only just adopted this guy. Swindle. I will change it to Windle because he's a wolf. We've got some offspring that are expected. Alright, I think everything's under control at the moment, she says. Famous last words. So, the thing is, if you don't stay on top of the aging up, for example, then what happens is especially for things like timber wolves, they will tear each other apart. It's not great. All right, I'm going to move this little boy across to his new enclosure, which is great. I wish that the wild dogs would just figure out who's alpha and then stop complaining. This is my tortoise enclosure. I'm quite happy with these little fellas. We have Sheldon and Shelley are the mum and the dad. And then the babies. Is Mercedes one of that? I think these guys are all offspring. Yeah, they are. They're all. Look at them! Oh my god, you guys. Look at this. Slow moving, awesome little wandering shell. So good. Alright, what have we got going on? Sarabi the ostrich has had offspring. Almira the flamingo is expecting. Alan has died. He died of old age. I mean, okay. There's a bridge. I always think of like the children who are watching. Mum, why did the doggy lie down and then the vet came? Oh, and one of my Titan beetles has died. I'll have a look at that in a sec. I'm just going to have a look. So we've got Aria and Annabelle. I need another wild dog to go with everything else I need. Oh, Western chimpanzees. Yes, this is a very good boy. We need what are they called? African wild dog? Is that right? Yeah. Alright, so starting with A. I'm just hoping that everything else is going alright at the moment. Alright, currently I can only adopt a female African wild dog, so I need a male African wild dog. That's annoying. I'm just writing that down. This is like not a dog for casual players. Not a game for casual players because it's so complicated. And I want another lion, but that's okay. We'll have to just deal. Zoe died as well. Oh my god. All my animals are dying. I can't believe I lost Charles, the chimpanzee. That's really upsetting. The Titan beetle, I need to deal with that as well. But before I do that, I'm going to go into storage here. We're going to get this good boy. We're going to send him to the zoo. Now, I forget, where's my chimp enclosure? I think it's up this end. There we go. And it's right next to the quarantine, which is great. So I'm going to send this guy there. And then what you can do to see how your exhibits are going, you can actually go zoo, animals, exhibits, and you can actually look down and see what creatures you've got. So for example, I can be like, yellow anaconda. What do you mean we have 3? We've got anaconda. We don't need Guadalupe. And then we've got the Titan beetle over here. We know we've got a boy. So then I can quickly try, go to exhibit trading, and I can go down and try and find us a girl Titan beetle. This one's got a gold medal, so I'm obviously not adopting that apparently. Oh, my animal storage is full. Yeah, of course it is. Select all, release to the wild, release, and then where did my good girl go? There she is. And then it tells me that's my Titan beetle enclosure. And now we have 2. And I will rename this one to, I had Juanita. I'm going to go Jenny. Jenny from the block. Cool. Well, the sun is setting, which I think means I'm coming to the end of this video, because that was what I said. Well, Wanda's had a baby. Oh, that's a great way for us to end it. Because Wanda was these were the, oh my god, look, they've had 2 babies. We got puppies, you guys. Hello, little one. Yes, you are beautiful. And this is why I don't record Planet Zoo very often, because I'm too busy baby talking. It's actually really hard to build things in this game while you're still trying to maintain the zoo. I find if I'm actually letting my zoo run, that's all I can do, because it gets really, really tricky to be like on top of, you know, which exhibits need maintenance, which exhibits and animals need to be replaced, or some needed to be traded out, or whether this little puppy over here needs to have its snoot booped. And yeah, like it actually gets really tricky. So hello puppy, what's your name, little one? I have to know its name. Zafani. Interesting. All right, well, since I have survived the day, I don't know what's going on in here. Oh my god, one of my spiders has died. Belinda the spider has died. Okay, well, I'm obviously going to have to go through that and have a look at my exhibits and replace some animals, but that's all right. So, on the note of my new little puppies, wherever they've gone, I'm actually going to leave this here. If there's any Planet Zoo content you'd be particularly interested in seeing, let me know. I've been doing this in challenge mode, but I've been thinking about getting doing a franchise mode, because I don't really know what that is. So I was thinking about doing that, and then I could leave my little Newcrest zoo and, you know, play this one when I feel like playing in the chaos of this poorly designed zoo. But maybe I could do the franchise one with a real eye to beautiful, perfect layout and all that kind of thing. And being a bit more sensible about things like my monorails and stuff, because I've got like 3 monorails zooming all over the place on this zoo now. And it's a thing. I'm just saying. I'd love to hear what you think. If you've enjoyed, like and subscribe, you know the drill, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.